evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus here at Dracut High School, home of the Middies. It is the Edmund Murphy Winter Basketball Tournament. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You are watching on the highlight guy. And we saw a great first game here this evening as the Cathedral High School Panthers defeated the South High School Colonels in a 60-46 battle. It was within 2 in the second half, and Cathedral just pulling away with a very deep bench. They played 4 quarters of hair on fire, full court pressure, a little too much for South High School to overcome. However, I think you'll be hearing a lot from both of those teams throughout the course of this season. Of course, Cathedral High School, the Division IV defending state champions, and not to be outdone, the South High Colonels, a Sweet 16 team a year ago. They will want nothing short of a state title this year. Tonight's nightcap will have the Dracut Lady Middies facing off against the Tyngsborough High School Tigers. Dracut coming in with an 0-3 record. Meanwhile, Tyngsborough undefeated at 5-0. This game does count in the postseason standings, so both of these teams trying to get a win here for their respective teams. We do know that, unfortunately for Dracut High School, Lamis Al-Assad, the do-everything point guard, and really the spark plug for the Lady Middies, is out, and unfortunately, the backup point guard, Kaylee Meyer, out as well, so we'll have to see if Tyngsborough will provide a lot of pressure and heat against this Lady Middies team. We'll meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Tyngsborough Tigers.
Number 10, freshman Madeline Marino.
Number 2 is Catherine O'Keefe. Number 10 is Madeline Marino. O'Keefe's a sophomore, Marino a freshman. Number 12 is the captain, Carly Demento. She is a senior. And number 23 is Lynn Geikus, a junior. And rounding out the starting 5 is Gianna Donato, another senior. Now we'll meet the starting lineup for the Lady Middies. Kiara Cook, a senior, wearing number 3 for Dracut. Number 11 is Riley Fahey, another senior.
Junior number 15, Julia Graham.
Julia Graham, a junior. Number 15.
Number 21, Cassidy Sandin.
Cassidy Sandin, number 21, a sophomore. Rounding out the starting 5 is Madison Meyer, also a junior. And we'll be right back for the opening tip. We're going to take this break for the national anthem.
We were told there will be no replaying of the national anthem. We will get on with the tip-off. Enjoy the game, everybody.
All right, so no anthem. They do the anthem once at the start of the first game. Winner of this one will go on to play Cathedral High School Friday night, 7 o'clock tip in the championship game. And the team that comes up just short in this one will face off against South High School in the 5:30 tip. Tyngsborough Tigers take the floor. You met the starting lineups. And as we mentioned, both of these teams, fantastic seasons a year ago. Tyngsborough at 5-0, kind of starting where they left off. And this Dracut team had some heavy hits due to graduation. So Coach Witt's here in his 18th year, second stint, looking for the first victory of the season. Jump ball taking place. And we are underway, 8 minutes on the clock. Tyngsborough wins the tip. And here come the Tigers operating in the half court. Fired from way downtown, no. And we're going to get a foul or excuse me, out of bounds violation. And they will apply some pressure. This is Meyer now working against the pressure of O'Keefe. Meyer, left-hand dribble. And that ball is intercepted. Back the other way comes Tyngsborough. Full-length pass intercepted. And a nice job there by Sandin. Gets it back over to Meyer. Meyer now, left-hand dribble. Ball goes into the corner. Tried to save it, couldn't. It looked like that pass was not earmarked for either player. And so another turnover will give Tyngsborough the ball, and falling back into a 2-3 zone for the Lady Middies. Ball comes into the corner, left-hand dribble, one and done, skip pass across the way, dribble drive up with the right hand from the left side is no good. That ball is going to go off of Dracut. So Tyngsborough is going to keep possession. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Ball inbounded, downtown, no. Air ball, rebound there, taken the other way. Still 0-0 here in the early going of game number 2. Dribble drive, Sandin out top, left-hand shot, side iron, no. It was a good look. Long rebound goes to the Tigers, and they will run. Right-hand dribble, beyond the three-point arc, kicked out to the right side. Back up top now. Tyngsborough, methodical in their approach, skip pass across the way. O'Keefe, little pull-up jumper, side to the backboard, no. Offensive rebound is up and in. And that may have been Demento. It was either Demento or Gykes, I couldn't quite tell. Back the other way come the Lady Middies. Fired from way downtown. Back iron, no. Rebound, Tigers will run. Right-hand dribble up and in, and a nice make there by Gianna Donato. 4-0 Tyngsborough. O'Keefe picks up Meyer. Meyer, left-hand dribble, loses it, needs some help. Looking for a backdoor cut. The only one there was a Tyngsborough Tiger, and back the other way. Missing that layup, but an offensive rebound pulled away by Marino. Up and under, and a good move by Demento, and she's hits the deck hard. Coach Witz has seen enough in the early going. He'll take a full timeout. It is 6-0 Tyngsborough Tigers. Well, as we talked about this Tyngsborough team, they went 17-7 last year. They lost in the Central Mass Tournament Final, and they lost in the Elite Eight of the MIAA Tournament. And they lost to Littleton, which was a Final Four team. They have some returning players. Senior Carly Demento, as we mentioned, she was a Lowell Sun first-team All-Star last year, but she is committed to Bentley to play softball next year. Also, senior Gianna Donato was the league MVP. She was a Lowell Sun first-team All-Star and 5th in Central Massachusetts in scoring. And she is committed to play basketball at Endicott. So 2 key players there for Coach Zach Ritchell. It is just his second year. His assistant coach is Paige McNeil. He's, as mentioned, the 2 years. The head man has seen a lot of good success here for the Tyngsborough Tigers. We'll talk about Dracut in the next timeout. Ball comes in to the Lady Middies. This will be Meyer dribbling over half court, and ball gets knocked out of bounds, but keeping possession will be Dracut. Meyer to do the honors. Gets it in over the top to Pittman. Pittman has her pocket pick, and back the other way comes Demento. Long pass across the way. Donato will kick it back out, and Tyngsborough will set up shop. O'Keefe, couple of dribbles and gets it back up top, flashing through the paint. Foul line extended. They get it back out to the side. Ball hits the floor. We're going to get a jump ball called here. Possession will go to Dracut. Tyngsborough will apply the pressure here. They get in over the top. They find Pittman. Pittman will do the honors. Top of the key. Bounce pass across the way. Elbow, kick out, quick hands. Back the other way comes Donato. Donato on the steal. Put on the brakes, and she'll fly right by. Donato has 4. Pittman now, working in the half court. bounce pass, corner, shot from way downtown, front iron, no, but the offensive rebound gobbled up there by Sandin. Sandin got it back out top. Bounce pass on the corner, the runner in the lane, glass, no, and another defensive board for Donato. Donato behind the back, skip pass across the way, O'Keefe, into the corner it goes, back iron, no, and the rebound grabbed by Dracut, and they throw it away again. Demento, bounce pass on the baseline, reverse layup up, can't get it to go. Good job by the Lady Middies working the glass. They don't have the numbers. She'll dribble drive anyway, goes up and gets hacked in the act. So Ava Pittman, taking matters into her own hands, drives the lane hard, and she'll head to the free throw line for a pair. That foul going to go against Lillian Geikes. That's her first personal on Lillian. 0 for 1 for Pittman. Some substitutes coming in for both teams. Pittman will get a second opportunity here. 0 for 2 for the sophomore. So 8-0 Tyngsborough, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter here in the nightcap. Ball comes up top, Geikes, kick back out, fired from way downtown, in and out. Battle for the rebound goes to Tyngsborough. It was O'Keefe, she's not shy, she'll fire from way downtown, couldn't get it to go. Nice rebound there by number 31, Elizabeth Schenk, getting her first action for the Lady Middies. Dracut operating in a half court. Dribble drive, penetrate, kick out, fired way downtown. Yahtzee! And a nice make there by Cassidy Sandin. She is in the books. And Dracut is on the board, down 8-3. 3:17 to go here, first quarter of action. And quick hands there. And coming away with that steal was Schenk, and back the other way comes Dracut, trying to cut into that Tyngsborough lead. Pittman, bounce pass across the way. Leather souffle there. Getting it back was Dracut, and again, quick hands by the Tigers, specifically O'Keefe. An up and under hitting the deck hard was Carly Demento, and she was hacked in the act. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. That foul going against Ava Pittman, that's her first. Demento hits the first rainmaker. She'll get a second. Nothing but net on that first free throw. A couple more players check in for each team respectively. In and out, and the rebound grabbed by Sandin, and back the other way she comes. The runner, a little too long, and Tyngsborough will fire the other way. Transition defense, a trouble spot here for Dracut in the early going, as all alone underneath was Donato, and she's got 6 quick points. Got to get back on the transition. Nice ball fake, but it looks like Shank's going to get called for the travel. 2:18 to go, opening quarter, 11-3 in the nightcap. You are watching on the highlight guy, the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic here in Dracut. Way downtown, no. Rebound gobbled up by Dracut. This is Meyer. She lost her dribble, and it was stolen there by Donato. Goes up and in. She has 8. That ball, fortunate. And both teams subbing freely here in the early going of this one. Sandin to do the honors. We'll get it in across the way to Anderson. Anderson over the half-court line. Left-hand dribble. Little spin move, pretty move. Gets it into the corner. Couple of dribbles and then stop. Sandin, penetrate. Leather souffle, that one blocked but saved. Coming away with it is Tyngsborough. Good quick hands there. This is Demento. Between the legs, left-hand dribble, trapped. And they quickly kick it back out. Trying to get it back in the corner. Good quick hands there by Dracut. Another trap. That means someone's open. They reverse it. In the corner it goes. Runner in the lane. No good. Hitting the deck hard. Offensive rebound. And a jump ball called here. Possession will go to Tyngsborough. Not sure if we've got hardwood down there or if it froze last night. Not quite sure. A lot of falling on the early going of this one. Demento to do the honors for the Tigers. Into the corner it comes. Fugazzotto downtown, no. And that one hit nothing, went out of bounds. Dracut possession. Ball comes in to Graham now. Graham will pull things back out, and again, a quick steal by Demento. Demento will dribble into the paint. No. Went up a little bit out of control. We'll get a jump ball called. Good battle underneath there. Possession will go to the Lady Middies. 13-3, 49.9 seconds to go in the opening quarter of game number 2. Winner to face Cathedral High School Friday night at 7 o'clock, give or take. And again, when you're missing your floor general, Lamis Al-Assad, who's out, and the backup point guard as well, Kaylee Meyer, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone to be the floor general. Way downtown, Yahtzee. And a good-looking shot there by Kiara Cook. She's in the books. 13-6 now. 7-point Dracut advantage. Fired from downtown. Side iron, no. Rebound and a long one at that. Comes back to Cook. And we will get a foul call against, I believe it's against O'Keefe. That's going to be her first personal. And some more subbing taking place here. 14 seconds to go and counting. The shot clock is off. Donnellan now into the corner. Right-hand dribble. Runner in the lane. Leather souffle. Graham threw up one in the middle of the paint. Fired. Good if it goes. No. And Demento had a good look at it. Rimmed out. So we'll come to the end of the first quarter. Your score 13-6. Tyngsborough up by 7 against the Lady Middies. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here on the highlight guy. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. We'll be back here Friday night for the consolation game and the championship game of the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Let's talk a little bit about the Dracut Middies. Peter Witz, he is the head man in charge, 18 years. They were the MVC Division II champions a year ago, the state finalists as well in Division II, losing to Foxborough High School in a game that we covered on Dracut Access TV. We mentioned they lost some key players from a year ago from that championship team. Ashley Talbot, the Massachusetts Coaches Association Division II Player of the Year, the two-time MVC Player of the Year, Boston Globe Dream Teamer, and Boston Herald All-Scholastic Super Team. She's attending St. Michael's College in Vermont. Also Emma Felker, who's at Colby Sawyer, Brody Gannon at Framingham State, Mackenzie Murphy at Hartwick, Amaya Alcazar at Middlesex Community College, as well as Corrine Kumis at Middlesex Community College. So they lost a lot of players from that championship finalist team. And it'll be a rebuilding process for Coach Witz and his staff. Second quarter underway. Runner in the lane, a little hard off the glass. Battle for that rebound goes to the Lady Middies, and a nice job on the glass there. Good job by Riley Fahey. Left-hand dribble, pulling it back. Now right-hand dribble, runner in the lane. Oh, everything but in, but another offensive rebound, and we're going to get another jump ball call. Possession will stay with the Lady Middies. Graham to do the honors. Bounce pass gets stolen, and back the other way comes Marino. Marino, elbow, kick out. Fired from way downtown. Donato, no. Long rebound will go out of bounds. Dracut possession. And when you talk to Coach Witz about what you need to do here tonight, the first two names he mentioned are Donato and Demento. And we've said their name a bunch here in the early going. Possession will stay with the Lady Middies. Nice job of defeating that pressure. Good recognition there. Crossover dribble. Good job by Dracut. Fired from downtown. Fahey, no. Rebound is battled for. It'll go off of a Tyngsborough leg. Not sure who it was. But Dracut will keep possession. So battling for those rebounds. Playing into Dracut's favor. They'll get to run a play underneath their own basket here. Pittman to do the honors. Got to get it in before that 5 count. Finding it on the low block. Now kick back out beyond the 3-point arc of Sandin. Needs some help. That ball nearly stolen, and it ends up being stolen. All alone is Donato off the glass and in. She's got 10 points in the early going here. Nice recognition under the hoop. It was a little too hard for Cook. Got it back into the paint. A little too hard off the glass, and they will regroup. Pittman, no. Nice bounce pass onto the far baseline. Nice ball movement here by Dracut. Dribble penetrate and a nice move. Couldn't get it to go as Meyer, the junior, had a good look at it. Was contested at the rim. Kicked out, Donato. She's not shy. Yahtzee! And here comes the full court pressure by Tyngsborough. Can't beat it with the dribble, got to beat it with the pass. Good job by Dracut. And leather souffle, they said it was a straight up no foul. Dracut keeps possession. Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome you all to the campus of Dracut High School for the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Dribble drive in the lane, pretty move off the glass, no call, defensive board, and Tyngsborough will run. Demento, kick back out, glass, no. Offensive rebound battled for, and it's going to be a jump ball call. Possession, we'll get a timeout. Dracut, it'll be a full timeout. So as we mentioned, this is a Dracut team that lost a lot to graduation, a team that went far in the tournament a couple of years ago, losing to eventual champion Oliver Ames in 2022, and last year losing in the final to Foxborough High School. A lot of young players on this team, and Coach Witt's no stranger to building up a team. But unfortunately for them, Lamis Al-Assad, their do-everything spark plug is out of this one. And so they'll have to find that energy elsewhere. They run a motion offense, a 1-4 high set, multiple defenses and presses. But they like to run. The goal for this tournament, according to Coach Witz, is to keep improving by playing some great teams in the tournament, and we know that to be a fact. This is a star-studded affair. All 4 teams here with a great postseason success a year ago, and we expect to see that from at least 3 of them this year as travel called against Tyngsborough. Demento's three-pointer waved off and no good. 18-6 advantage for the Tigers. 5:27 to go here in the first half. Cassidy, left-hand dribble, will step back, needs some help. Finds it in the form of Cook. Cook dribbles all the way around. Little runner in the lane. Nope, kick back out, three-pointer, no. And again, the transition defense not there, but they end up getting back to even the numbers out a little bit. Way downtown, another Yahtzee call. Donato for 3. She's got 16 of the 21 points. Guess who has the other points? Demento. And another steal there. Back the other way come the Tigers. Nice bounce pass and awarded at the cup. And that's going to be Demento. She's going to head to the line, trying to complete a three-point play the old-fashioned way. It was a nice pass down on the low block. I think that was Guy, because I'm not 100% sure. It looked like Lillian. I'm pretty sure it was her. Demento cannot complete the three-point play. Rebound goes to the Lady Middies. And they'll set up. Baseline jumper beyond the three-point arc. It's nothing. It was Donnellan who had the look at it. And back the other way come the Tigers, and they miss another bunny. We're going to get a foul against Tyngsborough. I think that's Lillian's second foul. And it would appear to be the first of the quarter. Once you get to 5, it resets, but once you get to 5, it's 2 free throws. So you got to be aware of that. New rule here this year in the Federation. It was a good look by Donnellan, but she couldn't get it to go. Coming back the other way and foul hard was Demento heading to the hoop. She'll get hacked in the act, and she'll head to the line for a pair. So 23-6 Tyngsborough. 4:05 to go here in the first half. Acoustic Shadows once again appearing here as making the first is Captain Carly. Senior goes 2 for 2 on that trip. 25-6. Anderson now, crossover, left-hand dribble. Bullet pass into the corner. Shank will dribble drive, no. Clearing the glasses, Tyngsborough, they'll run. Getting back on defense quickly that time was Dracut. And it looks like we're going to get a foul. Against the Tigers. I think that's O'Keefe, and that's her second. Bounce pass put in play. Back the other way come the Lady Middies. This is Meyer over half court. Left-hand dribble kicked into the corner. Dribble penetrate, kick back out. Donnellan, another kick out. Fired way downtown. Meyer, and in. Just a two-pointer there from Meyer. 25-8 now. 3:20 to go, first half action. Anderson at the foul line. O'Keefe, dribble drive, no. Tigers will keep possession. And both coaches continue to go to the bench early and often in this one. Demento to do the honors. Into the corner it goes. Marino's not shy. In and out was a good look. Offensive rebound battled for there. And we're going to get a jump ball called. It was Donato and Donnellan. Possession will go to Dracut. Try to break it with the dribble. Back to Shank. Has her pocket pick, goes out of bounds. Dracut will keep possession. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Last year, this is a team that went 20-8 on their way to the Division II finals. But they graduated a lot of those points. Steal there by Tyngsborough. Back the other way comes Demento. Pass across the way, Donato into the corner it goes. Back iron, no for O'Keefe. And the rebound will go to Dracut. Excuse me, the possession will go to Tyngsborough. I think they pointed to the wrong way. Ball comes in, kick back out. Donato into the foul line extended. No, that one hit the top of the backboard. It was good ball movement by Tyngsborough. O'Keefe got it over to Demento. It was a good look, but nothing to show for it there. And again, the buzzer continuously going off here as more and more substitutes enter the game. Bounce pass, nearly stolen by Marino. Shank to inbound the ball, does. Dribbling all the way across the floor is Cassie Sandin. And going to get a call here. And it's going to be a foul against Donato. That's going to be, I believe, her first personal. And it's the team's third personal. 2:15 to go here. So a relatively clean game from a foul standpoint so far. At least what's been called. Anderson got it over to Sandin. Back to Anderson. That ball goes out of bounds. Dracut keeps possession. A lot slower pace in this second game than there was in that first one. I still haven't caught my breath from that first game. Donato over the half-court line. Kicks it into the corner. Looking for a little give and go. A little two-player game on the low block. Pretty move there on the baseline with an up fake. Donato gets the bucket. Leading all scores. Back the other way comes Sandin. Little leather souffle. Block shot by Donato. Playing it on both sides of the floor. And Tyngsborough will run. And of course, Steve, just as I say, it was a lot slower paced game. Things are starting to pick up. In the corner it goes. Fired from downtown. Side iron, no. Rebound goes to Dracut. But stolen once again by Tyngsborough. They will keep possession. It was quick hands by Demento. And just a revolving door of substitutions for both of these teams. Want to get a lot of work for a lot of the kids. Christmas tournament's a good time. Winter tournament's a good time to see what your matchups are. Fired from way downtown. No one accounted for Marino. And just like that, no one accounted for McMahon. Haley McMahon, the freshman, buries one from distance, and she gets her own Yahtzee call. 1:06 to go now. Oh, nice ball fake there. One-handed runner. No, and an offensive board up with the left, and a nice make put back by Sandin. She's got 5. 30-10, 52 seconds and counting. Slowing it down is Demento. Into the corner it comes to McMahon. Right-hand dribble baseline. Cut off there, double team. And McMahon able to keep possession. Got to get rid of it. Nice job finding in the corner Dragomanos. It was kicked out to the side, no. Dracut comes away with it. So good ball movement by Tyngsborough. They come away with no points on that. 22 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nice dribble drive up and in. And that was Shank, and there was no one there. It was a clear path to the bucket. 30-12, 10 seconds to go. Tyngsborough probably hold on for the last shot. Or they won't. Fired from way downtown. Back iron, no. Over the top goes Donato. She's got to get rid of it, and that's going to do it for the first half here. We'll head to the break in game number 2. Your score, it is the Tyngsborough Tigers 30 and the Dracut Middies 12. You are watching on the Highlight Guy. We'll be right back with second half action after this.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Hi, my name is Deb Cody and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I serve both residential and commercial clients in New Hampshire and Maine and work with an amazing team of KW colleagues and affiliate partners to help you achieve your real estate goals. In 2022, I ranked in the top 20% of 700 plus agents within my brokerage. I was nominated this past year to serve on the Agent Leadership Committee within my firm and have enjoyed giving back to my colleagues and local community. Are you curious to know how much your home may be worth in today's market? Reach out to me today and I'd be happy to run a complimentary comparative market analysis for you.
Welcome back to the campus here at Dracut High School here in Dracut, Massachusetts. It is the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic, game number 2, featuring the Tyngsborough Tigers and the Dracut Middies. Jason Roby calling all of the play-by-play and color commentary for you here on the Highlight Guy. The man on the moving pictures is Steve Cody. I want to wish you all a very happy holiday, and hopefully you got everything you wanted, and we've gotten everything we've wanted and then some. The first game here tonight showed us 2 very good teams. Cathedral High School coming out on top in the first one against South High School, 60-46. South High School had it to win 2 in the third quarter before Cathedral pulled away, expecting big things from both of those teams as the season progresses. Meanwhile, this one sees the Tyngsborough Tigers, who came in at a 5-0 so far on the year, taking on the Dracut Lady Middies, who are looking for their first victory of the season. They are enjoying a 30-12 lead, and we are underway in the second half. Pass goes a little bit wide, was intended for O'Keefe, found its way onto the bench, so Dracut will get their first possession of the second half. Lady Tigers extending their pressure. Dracut playing without their top 2 point guards, as Lamise Al-Assad is out, as is backup Kaylee Meyer. Back the other way come the Tigers, and around the rim it goes. No, but another offensive board. So Donato with a pretty pass underneath, finding Lillian Geiges. She is in the books. And that pass a little too long as Donato runs it down, and will start things off for the Tigers. Demento got it back over to Geiges, back into the corner, fired way downtown. Yahtzee. O'Keefe is in the books. Breaking the pressure. And back the other way comes Dracut. Left-hand dribble. Has her pocket picked. Demento now. And a good battle there at the rim. 2 bodies hit the floor hard. Possession will go to Dracut. So no foul contested at the rim. And once again, Tyngsborough applying the pressure. Donato had 20 points to lead all scorers in the first half. He was either 18 or 20. I had 18. Demento with 9. And McMahon with 3. Nice job of ball handling there. Ball will go out of bounds, and Dracut will retain possession. Graham to do the honors on the side, right next to head coach Peter Witz. Meyer now, left-hand dribble, will operate in the half court, marked up closely by O'Keefe. Ball goes into the corner. Kicked up, back around up top. Crossover dribble. Step back by Sandin. Finds Graham. Graham tried to get it in. Not sure if it was a pass to Fahey or not, but Dracut will keep possession. All alone underneath. They didn't find Meyer. She was standing alone on the block. Sandin now. Battling for it, goes into the paint, up and can't get it to go. Offensive board, kicked out, fired from way downtown. Going to get called for the travel is Graham. But good work on the glass there by Dracut. They don't have any points to show for it, but I believe it was Fahey battling down low. 35-12, 5:52 to go here in the third quarter. Zone defense being employed by Dracut. And how do you make them pay? You make 3-pointers, but that one back iron, no good. Offensive board. And a nice job there by O'Keefe. She fired from the right side long and then flashed through the lane from the opposite side. Gets rewarded with 2 free throws. That foul's going to go against Riley Fahey. That's her first personal, the team's first personal in the third quarter. O'Keefe back iron, no. She'll get a second. 1 out of 2 for the sophomore. 36-12. Tyngsborough on top. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Ball gets kicked around and stolen by Donato. She'll go the length of the gym and knock it home for another layup. And when you don't have your top 2 point guards, turnovers become something that rear their ugly head. Is coming back the other way hard. Donato once again hits the deck but finishes at the cup. Meyer now got the ball down in the corner to Fahey. Fahey back up top to Sandin. Little baseline jumper, misses the mark, and back the other way comes Demento. Kick out, baseline jumper short, but another offensive board for the Tyngsborough Tigers. Fired from way downtown. No, another offensive rebound. And hitting the deck hard once again is Demento. And 4 new white shirts come on the floor, 1 new red. Make that 2. Inbounding the ball is Carly Demento, the senior captain. Gets it in the corner. A good look there for O'Keefe. No. Long rebound comes to Dracut, and they'll get the ball over half court. This is Pittman, crossover, and another nice one. Into the corner it goes. Meyer now. Nice spin move in the lane. Throws one up, and a double dribble called against Meyer. So she stopped her dribble briefly and then continued on that spin move and got called for that. 40-12, 4:16 to go in the third quarter. And Coach Talbot talked about the growing pains that his team would face this year as they try to work on some fundamentals and get themselves better and still compete in the MVC2 here. Nice bounce pass up top. Tyngsborough operating in the half court. Step back by Demento, looking underneath, and a pretty dish there. Demento Fangaikis, she is in the books again. He has 4 points so far tonight. Anderson got tangled up with a couple of Tigers. And Dracut will keep possession. We got a timeout here on the floor. We'll take a break with 3:35 to play here in the third quarter. Your score is 42-12. We were talking a little bit about the history, not just of this tournament, but of Edmund Murphy, the longtime athletic director and Hall of Famer. And we listed the Hall of Fame accolades. Many people lucky if they even get mentioned for one Hall of Fame. But he was inducted into the Massachusetts High School Football Coaches Hall of Fame, the Holy Cross Hall of Fame and Ring of Honor, the Lowell High School Hall of Fame, and the Dracut High School Hall of Fame. So this is a gentleman that was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he accepted the head coaching position at Dracut High School in 1946, and he remained the head coach until 1992. That's 47 years. He won 11 league championship titles, and his '88 team captured the school's first Super Bowl title with a 23-6 victory over Beverly. And you can see down in the first floor here at Dracut High School, there's a trophy case dedicated to Edmund Murphy and all of his accolades. It's a nice little history lesson, and if you get a chance to stop by here and check it out, it is very, very cool. A runner in the lane, it was a good look for Donnellan. She couldn't get it to go. Back the other way comes Tyngsborough. And throwing her body into the defenders was O'Keefe, and a nice move by her. She'll get hacked in the act, and she'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. That foul is going to go against Abigail Donnellan. That is her second personal. And it's the team's third foul of the quarter. And once again, that magic number is 5. Get to 5 and you get 2 freebies. It resets at the end of every quarter. That's a new rule here, Federation of High Schools. Missing the first one. O'Keefe will get a second. She's got 4 points so far here on the evening. And she's 50% from the line, 2 out of 4. 3:20 to go. Pass gets kicked out to Pittman. Pittman now finding the sledding tough, gets to the elbow. Nice little spin move, but can't bury it home. Donato clears the defensive boards, and she'll run down the right side. Skip pass across the way. Good quick hands there by Ava Pittman, who's getting back on that transition defense. So a nice job by the Lady Middies getting back. No easy ones. Ball gets inbounded down on the low block, and the left-hand runner no good. It was a good look by Donato, but it was challenged at the cup. Nice job by Dracut. Anderson up top now. Pittman back down on the baseline. Pretty move and a finish there by Madison Meyer. She is in the books again to start the third quarter. She's got 4. Not to start the third quarter, but start the scoring in the third quarter, if you will. Way downtown, in and out. Another rebound by Donato. She's just everywhere. They got the ball back up top to Demento. No. Battle for that rebound. And that comes to Anderson. Anderson will slow things down, working back into the middle. A little runner in the lane. Pretty shot. No. Anderson on the glass. Tigers will run. Donato. She's not shy. Back iron, no. Nice rebound by Demento. Put back up and in. 45-14 Tigers. 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Dracut in the motion offense. Little dribble drive kick out. Meyer, pull-up jumper, no. It was a good look from Meyer. Just a little off center. And back the other way comes Demento and the Tigers. Demento will pull things back out. Donato reverses it to Fagazzato. Across the way to O'Keefe. Little runner in the lane, too hard. And not letting that ball hit the ground was Demento. She puts it back up and in. And a hack will go against O'Keefe. That's her third personal. And a host of red shirts will enter the game, new red shirts, and one middie as well. Meyer over half court. Crossover again. It's marked up closely there by Johnson. Comes back up top. Pittman now, crossover. Nice bounce pass across the way. Sandin, fire, back iron, no. And that loose ball will find its way into Meyer's hands. It was a long rebound, rather. Cassidy needs some help. Finds it in Pittman. Pittman, no. And battling there under the glass, hitting the deck hard, was Fahey. Got to love that hustle. But possession will go to Tyngsborough. Tigers looking to move to 6-0 on the season. As you mentioned, all games count, even ones that are played in holiday tournaments. Ball finds its way down onto the left side deep. Fired from way downtown, no. And running with it is Anderson. Right-hand dribble. Anderson goes up. It was contested. Nice job not to foul by Marino, and back the other way comes Tyngsborough. This is Lillian. Throws one up. No. And it was not blocked, so it was a good look. And now Tyngsborough will fall back on defense and pick up at half court. Fired at the end of the buzzer. It is 47-35 as we head to the fourth quarter. Jason Roby calling all of the action with you here on the Highlight Guy. And who is the Highlight Guy, you might ask? Well, that's right. It is Steve Cody. He is the man on the moving pictures. The man behind the curtain, if you will. And we will be here Friday night And it looks like right now it's going to be Tyngsborough, as they will match up with Cathedral, and it'll be South High School against Dracut in the preliminary game at 5:30 here from the campus of Dracut High School on Friday night, the 29th. Meanwhile, tomorrow, the highlight guy will be at Hollis Brookline High School in New Hampshire for the Hollis Brookline Christmas tournament. We'll be calling a Bishop Girton game there. I think we'll be seeing the Bishop Girton Cardinals against the Goffstown Grizzlies. And speaking of the Bishop Girton Cardinals, the defending New Hampshire Division State champions, in talking to Steve Talbot, the assistant coach for Dracut, this Dracut team played 6 state championship teams from a year ago, one of those teams being the Bishop Girton Cardinals. So you'd be hard-pressed to find any team that's playing 6 state champion teams. Pretty move underneath, couldn't get it to go. That was a nice power move there. Everything but the bucket. Dracut will get the ball underneath the hoop. They will inbound the ball. Got to get it in. Oh, it just went off the fingertips, and it found its way into Alana Anderson's hands, and she'll come over half court, operate in the half court. Mia got it over. Back to Caitlin Fagazzato. And now they rotate through. Elbow, back out. Fagazzato thought about it. Dribbled back, bounce pass, hits the deck. Gobbled up there by Graham, and back the other way come the Lady Middies. And a nice move there, down on the baseline, finishing strong. Cassie Sandin, she's got her 7th point. And if you're Coach Witch, you tell your team, win the quarter. Try to win the quarter. That 2-3 zone extending out, losing the handle there a little bit was Caitlin. She got it back. Found Haley. And now the ball gets stolen, and back the other way come the Lady Middies. Nice job of unselfish basketball. In the corner it goes. Side iron, no. Nice offensive rebound, and finished there by Julia Graham, and she's in the books. We talk about winning the quarter. So far it's 4-0 Dracut here in the 4th quarter. So you got to take the victories where you can get them. Things that you can work on here as the season progresses. Downtown, no. Nice rebound underneath. Staying in bounds is Graham. So good work by the junior. Cook got it back over to Cassidy. Back up top it goes, and we'll get a whistle. And the Dracut bench approves. So 2 free throws will be the result here for the Lady Middies. The first one catches front iron. Fahey will get a second. Marino will check in for Caitlin Fugazzato, who will get a rest on the bench. Fahey can't get the second, and the rebound goes to her counterpart, Alana Anderson, and she will run. Mia got the ball on the baseline, and a pretty pass and a good tough move there by, it looked like Madeline Marino. She'll head to the line for a pair. And I think that foul is going to be on Riley Fahey. That's her second. Marino knocks down the first. She'll get a second, and she's in the books. Gets her second. So 2 points for Marino, going 2 for 2 on that trip. Madison Meyer now running in the half court, directing traffic. Dribbles to the left, gets the lane cut off, got it back out to Sandin. Nice left hand move, no. Good offensive board there, kick out, no. And the board goes to Tyngsborough. Marino will come the other way. A couple of good looks there for Dracut on that possession. Unselfish basketball being employed here by the Tigers. Skip pass across the way. Fired from the outside. That was number 4, Amelia Johnson, and she's in the books. 3-point shot from downtown, resulting in a Yahtzee. Left-hand runner in the lane. A pretty move there by Cassidy Sandin, and even the fans for the other team were clapping on that one. Tyngsborough Tigers now trying to operate in the half court. Good quick hands, and back the other way comes Cassidy. She'll go up with the left. There is contact, no whistle, and the bucket is good. Sandin has 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 4:33 to go, 51-22 Tigers. Way downtown, front iron, no. Rebound is up for grabs. Amelia Johnson came away with it, looking for some help. Nice recognition, unselfish play. Good rebound underneath by Mia. Kick out there. Ball gets stolen. And Julia Graham comes the other way for the Lady Middies. This is Meyer. They'll reverse it. Little pull-up jumper, back iron, no. Rebound battled for and gobbled up. I think it's Fahey. Nice kick out. Fired way downtown, comes up short. And it looked like Fahey and Anderson were battling for it. It goes off of Riley's hands. It'll be Tyngsborough basketball. Lady Middies will fall back. 3:46 to go in this one. 51-22. Little motion offense here. Dribble drive. Good quick hands by Dracut. Ball comes to the top of the key. Fired from way downtown. Iatzi. Alana Anderson's in the books. Nice ball fake. Sandin now looking for help. Finds it in Anderson. Anderson the runner. And Anderson's going to get called for the travel on that drive on the baseline. As checking back in for Dracut is number 10, Abigail Donnellan. She will give Madison Meyer a break. Good patience here in the half court by Tyngsborough. Good movement. Fired way downtown. That one is long. It went off of the hands of a midi. We'll get a jump ball call as Shank and Marino did battle. Ball will stay with the Tigers. 2:50 now to go in this one. Marino will check out, and Johnson will check in for Tyngsborough. Once again, operating well beyond the three-point arc. Fired way downtown, back iron, no. Good rebound pulled down by Shank. Back the other way comes Dracut. This is Donnellan. Right-hand dribble. They step into the lane to blocker. A little too hard off of that dribble drive, and back the other way comes Tyngsborough. This is Fugazzotto. And they skip it around. Travel call. Three-pointer is no good. It was a nice shot there by McMahon, but got called for steps before shooting. And I think we have a injury timeout here. Back the other way comes Dracut. 2:10 to go in this one. It's going to be Tyngsborough and Cathedral in the final. As that three-point shot comes up short, Anderson now will run down the right side, and they'll kick things back out. They'll work it around the perimeter. Dribble drive, Fugazzotto. Runner in the lane is good. And she's in the books. 56-22. Nice job. Good kick out. Fired from downtown. No good. Defensive board. And we get a couple of subs coming in here on a ball that went out of bounds. So checking in is Abby Taylor for Dracut. And it looks like Mia Kuna also coming into the game. Fired way downtown, side iron, no. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Marino. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Dracut ball, 1:16 to go. Nice pass on the outside, comes up short. And Marino again with another rebound. She'll go right to left on your dial. Marino kicks it out onto the side. Nice bounce pass in from Johnson. Nice little putback there, and a nice move down on the low block by Mia Dragamanos. She's in the books. Fired from downtown, no. Almost saved, but no. Anderson comes back with it. Tigers will run once again. Marino, she's not shy. Back iron, no. 30 seconds to go in this one. Anderson drives baseline. The help comes over to cut her off. She needs someone to get open. They do. Fires it out. Pittman now. She'll reverse it to Taylor. Taylor got it in the corner. And Shank was dribble driving, and the whistle came. And I think we're going to have a foul here. And that one is going to go against Mia. I believe that is her second personal. Pittman to do the honors. Ava looking for some help. Gets it in finally over to Anderson. Little runner in the lane from Ashley. Front iron, and the glass is cleared by Tyngsborough, and that will do it here from Dracut High School in the first round of the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Your final in this one, it's going to be the Tyngsborough Tigers 58 and the Dracut Middies 22. So Tyngsborough will head to the final against Cathedral. Those two will match up in the nightcap on Friday night, the 29th. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip there or abouts. The preliminary game, the consolation game, if you will be Dracut against South Community High School. And that one will be a 5:30 tip. We'll run through the scores for you here before we bid you farewell. We'll start on the Dracut side of things. It was Kiara Cook with a three-pointer. Julia Graham had a bucket. Cassidy Sanden led all the scores for Dracut with 11. It was Madison Meyer with 4. Elizabeth Shank with 2. On the other side of the ledger, it was Catherine O'Keefe with 5 points for Tyngsborough. Caitlin Fugazzotto had 2. Amelia Johnson had 3. Madeline Marino with a pair of free throws. Alana Anderson with a three-pointer. It was Carly Demento, the captain, number 12, with 13 points. Haley McMahon with 3 points. Mia Dragamanos with a bucket. Lillian Geikis with 4 points. And leading all scorers with 22 was Gianna Donato. So, want to thank you all for watching here on The Highlight Guy. And you can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on thehighlightguy.com. We'll be back with you tomorrow at noon for Hollis Brookline Holiday Tournament action as the Bishop Girton Cardinals, 2-0 in the tournament thus far, look to extend that and avenge an early season loss against the Goffstown Grizzlies in their round tournament. Then Friday night we'll be back here at Dracut High School for the 2 games we just mentioned. Once again, I want to wish you all a very happy holiday. Thank you for joining us. From my partner, Steve Cody, the highlight guy, the man on the moving pictures, this is Jason Roby saying, remember, it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.